Welcome to our discussion on the role of biometrics in the metaverse, where physical identity meets immersive digital worlds.
Absolutely. It's a really fascinating and layered topic. What do you find most compelling about this intersection?
Well, the whole metaverse, it's like this three-dimensional digital universe that mimics our real world, but with added twists from
Hmm.
virtual and augmented reality. And now, with biometrics stepping in, things get even more personalized and secure, in theory.
Yeah, it's almost like a digital passport for each user, right? Which instantly makes it a game changer for identity and authentication online.
Exactly. Biometrics, by using things like fingerprinting, iris scans, and even facial recognition with liveness detection, basically offers a way to verify that you are who you say you are.
Right.
And this technology is being integrated into metaverse platforms to secure user interactions.
So basically, this means that the metaverse can have a layer of security where every user and every interaction gets tied to a unique biological identity.
Yes, exactly. It gets really robust by merging blockchain's decentralization with biometric data. Think of it like this. Blockchain provides, well, a tamper-proof record, while biometrics make sure that person is genuinely present.
Hmm. But don't you think there's a flip side? I mean, if you're collecting such sensitive physical and behavioral traits, what about privacy?
Yeah, that's a very valid concern. Privacy is a major issue. The metaverse already struggles with data risks from identity theft and fraud, and biometrics add another layer of
Right.
complexity. It's an intriguing trade off between enhanced security and potential misuse of very personal data.
So essentially, the same tech that offers effortless verification could also open up vulnerabilities if not handled delicately.
Precisely. It's like handing over the keys to your very identity. If encryption fails or there's a breach, it can have huge consequences.
And with past incidents on social media platforms as cautionary tales, users are understandably skeptical about, putting too much trust in these systems.
Absolutely. But it's also important to note that innovative projects are already tackling these concerns. Take Humanoid, for example. They're using crypto biometrics, which intertwines cybersecurity with zero knowledge proofs.
Yeah, that's interesting. Right. And not only Humanoid. I mean, there's also Avarda and even collaborations like between the Institute of Blockchain Technology and iRitech, which are exploring iris recognition as a secure key.
Uh huh, exactly. These projects are trying to set up a decentralized ecosystem where identity verification is nearly frictionless and super secure, harnessing biometric modalities along with other security protocols like geolocation and dynamic pin locks.
Mhm. It's almost, like giving the metaverse a kind of built-in bouncer who knows your exact biological signature.
That's a fun way to put it, yeah. And it's not just about locking out unwanted guests, it's also about creating a seamless, personalized experience, like using eye tracking and emotional data to tailor interactions.
Yeah, indeed. So essentially, it's as if the metaverse can remember your preferences and adjust the environment to your mood, perhaps even making interactions feel more real.
Exactly. It's like customizing the digital world in real time based on your biometric feedback. Your reactions can help non player characters adapt or even change things like lighting and music to suit the ambiance you prefer.
That sounds almost magical, but isn't it a bit too utopian? How do we reconcile this level of personalization with potential risks like addiction and over immersion?
Good point there. As immersive as it is, there's always a risk. The metaverse, by blurring lines between reality and simulation, can um, lead to issues like social isolation, mental health concerns, and yes, overindulgence in virtual experiences.
Hmm. And then there's the fact that, well, if users are glued to highly personalized virtual experiences, there might be unintended consequences on how we value physical interactions.
Exactly. It becomes this balancing act between enabling innovation and mitigating the darker sides of digital dependency. You know, just as every coin has two sides.
Absolutely. On one hand, we have this potential for groundbreaking efficiency and democratization of access, right? Especially by removing geographic barriers.
Yeah, absolutely. The metaverse is touted to bring equality in communication, allowing people, irrespective of location, to work, learn, and interact as equals. It's kind of like having a world where every voice can be equally heard, no matter where you stand.
Right. And with biometrics streamlining the authentication process, it could eliminate um, the hassle of passwords or misplacing security tokens.
Exactly, it's much faster and more reliable. Biometrics are inherently personal, which, when integrated correctly, ensure that you won't have the typical no fuss, no miss logins.
hmm But here's something I've been pondering. Do these enhanced verification processes truly scale for mass adoption? I mean, not everyone is keen on buying VR goggles or spending on high tech biometric devices.
That's a strong point. The initial technological barrier is significant. For the metaverse to achieve mass adoption, the user experience has to be super intuitive, and the cost of devices like VR goggles would
hmm
need to drop. Otherwise, it might just remain a playground for tech enthusiasts.
Exactly. It might stay um, niche or exclusive to a certain tech savvy group if we don't address those economic aspects.
Right, and it's not only about affordability, but also, you know, striking the right balance between accessibility and robust security measures. Too much complexity, and people might shy away from it.
Yeah, absolutely. Another angle is how these biometric systems handle errors. Like, what if a face scan misidentifies someone because of, unfortunate lighting conditions or a bad angle?
True, and that's where advancements like liveness detection come in to ensure that the system isn't fooled by static images or deepfakes. But yes, the technology still needs to be refined to minimize false negatives or positives.
Exactly. I can see that being a controversial point, particularly with high stakes applications like banking or secure access to digital realms.
Absolutely. A misidentification in a critical context can have major repercussions. But the merging with blockchain helps here, ensuring that even if one layer fails, the overall system benefits from the redundancy of its secure, decentralized nature.
Right, that's a clever backup. So basically, melding biometrics with blockchain creates this multi factor fail safe method for digital identity.
Precisely, it's like having multiple locks on a door, each one reinforcing the other. And many of these projects are already taking shape to show us the possibilities.
With initiatives already underway, do you think we'll see a fully operational, decentralized biometric identity system in the metaverse soon?
I think we're on the cusp. While there are still challenges to overcome, economic, technical, and even ethical, the pace of innovation is pretty remarkable. We're starting to see what used to be sci fi becoming reality.
Yeah, it's like turning fiction into everyday experience. And while there remains the need for careful oversight, balancing personalization with privacy, the momentum behind these technologies suggests a promising, albeit cautious, future.
Absolutely, it's a thrilling time for tech. The future of the metaverse appears set to be defined by secure, user centric experiences that marry physical identity with digital innovation in a responsible way.
Absolutely. Well, that was an amazing deep dive into the challenges, opportunities, and possibilities of biometrics in the metaverse. Thanks for unpacking all that with me.
My pleasure. Until next time, keep questioning and exploring this brave new digital world.